Hello there.
Hello and welcome back. Right, I've got one for you here now, Mark. Who said that their music was the perfect blend of sharp lyricism and deconstructed melody?
Steps.
Nope.
Bob the Builder.
No, mate. It's the guys from the Lovelies. Thank you for joining us. We have got Vernon and Tobin.
Pleasure.
How are you doing?
It's a pleasure.
Now, you minus your drummer. He's sitting outside the room.
Where is he?
I don't know. Would you tell
Well,
me?
we'll squeeze him in.
We've given him a cup of tea. He'll
Where's
be
Matt?
all right
He's
there.
a cup of tea with 2 sugars. How are you doing? And what are you doing in Portsmouth at the moment?
Just expressing ourselves.
You're a Portsmouth-based band originally, are you?
Yeah, we came from Portsmouth.
Do you want to just move over a little bit? Because nobody can see you sitting there. No,
that
not
way.
towards me. Not to... Oh, Lou.
Oh, well, we'll talk
How's
to
that
Vernon
then?
instead. We'll talk to
Where's
Vernon.
the camera?
Vernon, tell me about this. You've got...
Can you go back? Oh, go on. Go and sit back
You're
in
not
your
going to
proper
be in.
chair.
We can't see you. We want
We
to see your
can't, nobody
lovely
can see you.
faces.
Part of me. You smell lovely, by the way. Right.
Right.
What was the question,
The question
Mark?
was, you're a Portsmouth-based band, are you?
Right, based in Portsmouth, originally, left Portsmouth, moved to Brighton,
Right.
got a record deal with Universal Music. They said, you've got to move to London. We said, we
Not on
like it
your
by the
Nelly.
sea.
Yeah.
Not on your Nelly.
Not on
Deal with
your Nelly.
Universal's not bad. They're the biggest record company in the world, aren't they?
Mm.
So what's this for? An album, single, couple of albums?
Album, 3 singles. It's great.
What's the first single called?
It's called Bottles and Stones.
Right,
It's
and-
out. It's out. Where am I looking?
Just talk to us, and then we'll show people.
I don't know, I was looking
we'll
at
show
a good view.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
Are we live?
Great.
We are
We
live.
are live.
Bottles and Stones. We'll take a quick look at that because then you can tell us. You might see some views you recognise in this. Is the first single, Bottles and Stones.
Okay, listen.
Is that you? You have to go check about this.
Swap me for Matt now.
Yeah, that was good. Where is that? Where is that? We're going to Portsmouth.
That looks great. Where did you actually shoot that video then? You just tell him.
Commercial Road and the Tricon Centre in Portsmouth.
Really? When did you do that? Was it quite recent?
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago.
And
So why choose Portsmouth if you're based in Brighton now?
Because we work with this, we're an art house band, and we work with a lot of people in theatre and cinema and film and dance and fashion, all kinds of stuff. And we met this filmmaker who's making a film in New York. Because we used to be on an American record label, so we go to New York quite a lot. And he was making this film, and I saw it at a party, and I thought, looks brilliant, looks really good. And I said, come over, can you do this film? And he said, yeah, I'll come over and do the video. And I met him, and we were in Portsmouth, and then we were going to go to Brighton. And he went round the Tricon, and it is brilliant, it is good. And he
Not
said,
for
no.
much longer.
He said, I want to do the video here. I said, no, Fritz, we're doing it in Brighton. No, but I want to do it here.
oh, is this concrete?
Yeah, I said, you wait a few months, mate, and your team's going to get pasted.
So tell me, what was the video? What's the sort of the?
Puppets.
Yeah,
So are
yeah.
you
we're kind of
puppets?
got
Are you
that,
record company puppets?
Ah.
I mean, they pay you enough, so wouldn't you
You're
mind
good.
being a puppeter? For the money, I mean, isn't it worth
We
it?
do get a lot of money. We get about, if we wear a particular type of shoe on a television program, we get £15,000.
You're
Really?
sponsored.
I
aren't
know
you?
you're sponsored by a few companies that obviously
Yeah.
we can't mention, but
Which
you've
is
got
a-
this
Which is a
sponsorship.
hideous amount of money just to wear a pair of shoes, isn't
But
it?
somebody
Well,
offered me.
I don't know, yeah, if they give me a pair of shoes, I'd
I
wear
don't know
it
if I
as
would
well.
wear them for 15 grand.
I would. Listen, I'd wear a bin bag for 15 grand. Vernon, where did this all start? How did you two meet? How did the band meet?
Sort of musical ideas and wanting to be as good as we can.
But did you meet up in Portsmouth? Did you know each other just through like the music kind of scene?
Sort of a reputation,
Oh dear.
and I met up with Tobe.
What do you play, Vernon?
I'm the bass guitarist.
Right.
And what sort of musical influences have you got then? Because you were saying about the American record label, that was Seattle-based, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
Most
part
of it was
Sub
grunge
Pop.
coming out of Seattle,
Yeah,
wasn't
they signed Nirvana, and Nancy, who ran the label, knew all that scene. Courtney and everyone, you know, and she said, look, I want to get this band on, and to finance it, she set up her own little label. She sold her car, she raised all the money, put this record out, and John Peel picked it up, and Lamar
He's the
started
man,
playing
isn't
it.
he?
Yeah, and that's where it all started. So
And it's quite unusual because you're a trio. I don't mean just a trio, but you're a trio, and you don't sound like any other trio I've ever heard.
Thanks.
Which is a compliment.
Yeah, it is.
Sometimes
yeah,
that can be
yeah,
a problem,
well,
though, can't it?
sound.
Because people like to put bands in pigeonholes. So if you're going to get anywhere, NME or any of the other magazines or radio programs, whatever, going to say, we've got to put these in the grunge, indie pop, pop rock section. Which one do you come under? You've not thought about that, have you?
Is it really that dark outside, or is it tinted?
No, it's tinted. It's tinted. Right, you got a couple of lost hours there, have you?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's not uncommon though.
Okay, moving swiftly back to the question.
Okay.
We were trying to get out of you what your original influences were.
Yeah.
Because we've got you described as deconstructed melody.
Yeah.
You know, deconstructed. What do you mean by deconstructed?
What bands do you like?
I like all sorts. I like Nirvana, actually. I really like Nirvana.
Do you like the Pixies?
Pixies are okay.
Pixies is more where we're coming from, and then really Kurt ripped off the Pixies. So it's like Pixies,
So who are you
Velvet
ripping
Underground.
off?
No one really. I mean, I've got Vernon's a great bass player, he's brilliant, and Matt the drummer is fucking awesome.
But if you give 3 monkeys some instruments, put them in a room, they're going to make something that's different from everyone else.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's sort of, we're 3 individuals.
Yeah.
And that's what the whole music thing's about, isn't it? It's like, how do these 3 people respond
You've got to be
under the
different,
glare of an
haven't you?
audience? Exactly. It's
Yeah.
personality. It's just that music, your personality comes through that instrument, hopefully.
Because originally you were something to do with silk screen printing or something. You originally
Well, I went to art school and I was a printmaker. And
you
I
got
made
into
silk
music to
screens.
try and sell your prints.
I worked for
right.
Habitat. I designed all the in-store prints for Habitat.
Oh wow! Do you still do some of that on the side?
No, I don't need to now.
It's a bit of a quantum leap, isn't it? Jumping from designing for Habitat into being an indie rock band or whatever you want to label yourself, an art house
Yeah, but
band.
people can have more than one talent, can't they?
Well, hopefully,
Well, I still do
at
the
some
record
point.
sleeves.
Yeah.
You do your own record sleeves?
Yeah, yeah.
Great. And what have you been doing recently? Have you been playing gigs or just in the studio?
Well, we're making a new album. We've done our single, recording the album, the demo tracks for it. We're doing the festival on Saturday.
What festival's that?
It's in at Thruxton Motor Racing Circuit. It's the Sound Circuit Festival.
No, is that
near
sort of down
Salisbury.
near? Oh, yeah, yeah.
We're headlining the Saturday night. We've got some warm-up dates for that in Oxford and Cheltenham and places. And then we're off on tour, 30-day tour in the UK, and then we're going to Japan
Brilliant.
to play.
What's the
What we
biggest
look
gig you've
forward
played,
to.
Vernon?
Biggest gig I've played.
Who's the biggest band you've supported then? Or are you
they're all
headline
big.
acts?
Well, we're headliners now.
Are you?
Yeah.
That rich?
Thing is, we're an art house band. We're not the usual crap. We're coming through slowly and gradually. You know?
Now, you mentioned just before we went live on air that you'd done something for Top of the Pops. Was that like
We
a
did Top of the Pops a couple of weeks ago.
Was that Top of the Pops, or was it one
It's
of
on a
the
Sunday. Do you know
the
the?
TOTP2?
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you meet? How did you find that whole experience? Was that the first
It was
time you've
good,
done something
yeah.
like that, or have you been on sort of major shows in other countries?
We've done we did some stuff for Channel 4.
Yeah. When was that?
Smack the Pony did a new series called Lost Us Bros, and we did the music for that, and
Right.
that was good.
But on the Top of the Pops, you're actually performing.
No, they showed our video,
Right.
and then we had a bit of a chat. It was good, but I can't emphasise enough that the whole scene's changing. People are making their own clothes and like changing, and you know, people don't want all this mass-produced crap.
No, very true.
Want a bit of personality back.
So do you think if anybody wants to go into the music scene now, because it, like you say, it gets worse and worse with TV companies, I have to say, encouraging programs like Pop Stars to go on there and just be this mass-produced pap. What would you say to somebody who wants to make it in the music business now? Go and get on one of these shows?
Yeah, burn your PlayStation.
Go and be a
Brilliant.
boy band?
That would
Or
be a good
do something
start.
original?
Burn your PlayStation and burn your pony.
And pick up a guitar.
Yeah, too right.
What kind of guitar do you play? What
You
type?
really want to know that?
I'm quite
She's a
interested.
musician, yes,
Oh,
she
yeah.
wants
I
to
wouldn't
know.
quite say
I'm not.
musician. I
Do you
don't.
want to get into that?
I play the French horn, but I'm actually a singer. But I'm just interested in
That's the
guitars.
Telecaster.
Oh, lovely. What
Black
colour?
one with
Yeah.
the scratch plate taken off.
And how many strings do you have on your bass, Vernon?
4.
Only 4?
Well, you've got to be good on 4 before you move up. I'm still working on it.
Oh,
Well, you're getting loads of money, you say, as a band. So what was the budget like on the video? Because people might think, oh, it's shot in Portsmouth, it's low budget stuff. But was it?
The budget was huge, but they said if there's any left over, you boys can have it.
That sounds like a plan. You could have come to me, I would have shot it for you.
And was there
What?
any left over?
There was a bit.
Was he quite, the guy that you met, the director bloke, is he quite hot in the States? You said he was.
Yeah,
It's quite an expensive bloke to use.
Really good films.
Yeah.
It was a mental day actually, because we made that, we did all that filming, and if your viewers have seen me walking up and down with my puppets, and that's quite an achievement in Commercial Road. I mean, it's hard enough walking down there without puppets. The shell suits are coming at you anyway, so doing it with puppets is fairly difficult. And then we had a gig in the evening in Portsmouth, which was our big showcase, and all the record labels were turning up, and it was like a major busy day. And then I had to get on a flight at 2 o'clock and disappear off to Turkey for a week.
We did see that with the video clip that we saw with you walking through Commercial Road.
Yeah.
Were people actually shying away from you, thinking this guy has got to be off of his trolley? He's walking down the middle of Commercial Road.
Or were
with
they
these
jumping in
type
front of the
things.
camera going,
Yeah, a bit of both really. Some people are going after a shot, why are you doing this? And I would say, because the song is about people that live outside of normal community and people that have different agendas. And so I felt that making this video, I'd have to put myself in that position. I couldn't try and go, I can't go do that. And they were going, no, brilliant, when's it out? And coming up and saying, I would like to go and get the record. And some people are going,
Well, they do, don't they? But do you have a big Portsmouth fan base? We know what you mean. Do you have a big Portsmouth following? Or is it maybe Brighton?
And there's loads of people turn up.
where do you normally play here at the Waitress Room?
Not really, because
Which other venues have you played locally?
well, that last gig I'm talking about was a little tiny place called the Horseshoe. No, it was brilliant.
Yeah.
And we don't book the gigs, so it's not really up to us. But
No.
it was packed. It was a good night.
I just wondered if this is the place you start the story.
You
It's
are.
always you start in a little pub somewhere and you get a little fan base and then you play.
Are you
a
asking
bigger
about
club,
our
don't you?
spiritual home?
Go on then, tell us about your spiritual home.
Are you? Well, is it our spiritual home? I think it is. Yeah, Portsmouth.
Say that to
I
him.
mean,
yeah.
if we're really, really out of it and we're in a pub in London and someone comes up and says, look, that's where you're from, Portsmouth, and suddenly think, shouldn't have said that.
No,
Brighton.
you shouldn't
That's
be
brilliant.
ashamed because it's a
Listen,
great place.
Yeah, we like it. Thanks very much for coming
Cheers,
in. Best
guys.
of luck with the album.
Hello
Sure
to
good
the
you
drummer. I think he's sitting
Yeah.
outside. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Matt,
but you
say
have
hello
a
to Matt.
fancy
Yeah.
night.
Hello, Matt.
Hello, Matt.
Okay,
Thanks for having
the
us.
Lovelies. No, my pleasure. Thanks for coming in. And coming up after the break, it's all the latest news and weather with Robin Kay. So whatever you're doing, don't go away and make sure you buy their album when it's out, won't you?
And the single, Bottles
November
and
the 5th.
Stones.
Bottles and Stones, November the 5th. Okay.
See you later.